you to a little journey of my life.
Les voy a llevar una jornada de mi vida.
In 1980, I was a 5-year-old happy girl that would go to the mountains and pick up the corn from the fields. And every Sunday, I would go to the river and wash my clothes. That was when I was 5 years old.
Cuando tenía 5 años iba a recoger el elote, iba al río
a lavar la ropa.
A lavar la ropa.
Then that was my happy time if I look back in my life.
Ese era mi tiempo feliz si yo veo atrás en mi vida.
At the age of 7, my mom decided to move us from our village to the north side of Mexico. It was 8 siblings, and she took a train back to north of Mexico.
Mi mamá a los 7 años me llevó a mí y a mis 8 hermanos al otro lado de México por medio de un tren.
We arrived to Nogales, Sonora.
Llegamos a Nogales, Sonora.
At the age of 10 years old,
a la edad de 10,
I was already helping my mom in the weekends
yo
in her
ya
restaurant.
Le estaba ayudando a mi mamá en los fines de semana en su restaurante.
Washing dishes and peeling potatoes.
Lavando trastes y limpiando las mesas.
A year later, my mom decides to bring us to the United States to get us all passports.
Después, mi mamá nos trae todos a los Estados Unidos para ganarnos pasaportes.
The 8 of my siblings and myself, I arrived at 13th Street and Broadway, if we all know South Phoenix.
Y llegamos aquí todos mis hermanos y yo a 13th Street en Broadway.
In South Phoenix.
En South Phoenix.
At the age of 13, I was already fighting my way in the streets to earn my respect. Then at the age, my mom was working day and night. So
mi mamá trabajaba día y noche.
So we were like living by ourselves.
Estábamos viviendo básicamente solos.
At the age of 17,
a la edad de 17,
3 months before graduating high school,
3 meses antes de graduarme de la high school,
I started a food fight in the cafeteria.
Empecé una pelea de comida en la cafetería y adivinen qué.
I got suspended.
Me suspendieron.
Of course, at the age of 17, I was super smart and I said, okay, I don't like school anymore.
Dije, a la edad de 17 no me gusta la escuela y dije, está bien.
I'm going to find a husband who can support me.
Voy a buscarme un esposo que me mantenga.
And I did.
Y lo hice.
And it was this very handsome guy, 15 years older than me.
Un hombre muy hermoso, guapo, 15 años mayor que yo.
Then 3 months later, I'm moving in with him. And
3 meses después, me voy con él a California.
Then after that, I'm like, I didn't know I was moving in with the devil.
Yo no sabía que en ese tiempo me estaba mudando con el mismo diablo.
For 2, 3, 4 years,
por 2, 3, 4 años,
I lived raped, torture, beatings.
Me torturaba, me pegaba, me violaba.
He broke me down in a million pieces.
Él me rompió a 1000 pedazos.
In 1996, when I was 22 years old,
cuando yo tenía 22 años,
I was again fighting.
Otra vez estaba peleando.
But this time for my life.
Pero esta vez por mi vida.
He shot me in front of my 2 boys.
Él me disparó en frente de mis 2 niños.
An 18-month-old and a 4-year-old boy.
Uno de 4 y otro de 18 meses.
But that did not stop me.
Pero eso no me detuvo.
2 months later, my kids were hungry.
2 meses después, mis niños tenían hambre.
Remember, I was a dropout high school. I didn't have any schooling.
Recuerden, yo me salí de la escuela, yo no terminé la escuela, la high school.
Then 2 months later, I had to start a janitorial job because that's the only thing I knew how to do.
2 meses después empecé un trabajo en la escuela como un trabajo de limpieza.
Because that's the only thing I knew how to do.
Porque era lo único que sabía hacer.
Then 6 months later, I fell in love with that job that I moved up. I never looked back and I said, God, you made me go through hell. And now I'm going to look and see, I'm not going to look back and I'm just going to move on and prove.
Me enamoré de ese trabajo y le di gracias a Dios porque pude subir arriba de esa posición.
And I had to show the devil,
y tenía que mostrarle al diablo,
the guy who tortured me for 4 years,
que el hombre que me torturó por 4 años no me iba a detener.
And I'm not going to look back.
Y no voy a mirar hacia atrás.
So after that,
después de eso,
4 years after working with that company,
4 años después de trabajar para esa compañía,
they could not pay me anymore.
ya no me podían pagar.
So what else can I do to make more money?
Entonces, ¿qué más podía hacer para hacer más dinero?
Then I said, okay, I'm going to buy my own business.
Dije, voy a comprar mi propio negocio.
So I bought my own franchise,
Entonces,
my own janitorial company.
Compré mi propio negocio, franquicia de limpieza.
And that's because God gave me the strength and the power to believe in
Y es
myself.
porque Dios me dio el poder para creer en mí misma.
And I did. And in 2002, I was already signing the contract to have my own janitorial
Y en
company.
el 2002 ya estaba firmando los contratos para ese negocio.
From 8 hours working to 16 hours a day every day for the next 5 years.
8 a 16 horas por los próximos 5 años.
Non-stop. I never looked back.
Sin
I
parar,
never felt sorry for
sin mirar
myself.
hacia atrás y sentir mal por mí misma.
I had only one purpose, to
Nada
take care of my
más
kids,
un propósito de
and to
cuidar
take
de
care of
mis
myself,
hijos y de cuidarme a mí
my family,
mi familia,
and my friends.
y mis amigos.
After that,
Después de eso,
in 2005,
en
my
el-
company was already billing $1.5 million a year cleaning toilets.
Mi negocio ya estaba haciendo 1.5 millones limpiando tazas de baño.
I went to a prayer breakfast with the governor.
Fui con el gobernador a desayunar.
2 months later, I was sitting in a round table with them, him listening to me, that the small business owners in the Hispanic community, we don't want them to take care of our
2
business.
meses
We
después
have
estaba
much more
sentado
enough.
con él y le estaba diciendo, me estaba escuchando de lo que los negocios hispanos pueden hacer.
For me, it's a big thing. Don't get into my business because I'm going to fight back.
Porque a mí no se metan con mi negocio porque yo voy a pelear para atrás.
2 years later,
2 años después,
I'm sitting around with the senators
me estoy
of the
sentando con los
United
senadores de los Estados Unidos.
States. And then 4 more years later,
Después,
I'm
4
sitting
años,
down with the vice president
Me
of the
estoy
United States.
sentando con el vicepresidente de los Estados Unidos.
In 2020, I get
En el
invited to the White
2020
House.
me invitan a la Casa Blanca
Then in 2020,
y en el 2020
I get to meet the president 4 times. And I get to sit around with
conocí
him.
al presidente 4 veces y me tocó sentarme con él
And he listened to me for 5 minutes
y me
about
escuchó por 5 minutos
my life story,
de mi
my
historia,
fight for my business,
mi
my
pelea por mi
fight for my
negocio,
community,
por mi
and
comunidad,
nothing
nada
stopped
me
me to get
detuvo
there because I had a
a
vision.
llegar ahí
I
porque yo
want to
tuve una
talk to
visión.
the most powerful man in the world
porque he
so he
hablado
can
con los
listen,
hombres más poderosos del mundo
so he can listen to a girl from the hood
para que escuchen a una mujer
that
del
was born in
vecindario
the mountains.
que creció en las montañas.
And this is for all of you.
Y esto
Men,
es para
women,
todos ustedes.
every human.
Todos los
If you
humanos.
believe in
Si tú
yourself,
crees en ti mismo
if you dream
Si
about where you want
sueñas
to visualize yourself
y
from here
se
in 10
ponen en
years,
visión aquí en 10 años,
I promise you,
yo
it
les
happens.
prometo que sí va a suceder.
It happened to me.
Me pasó a mí.
The last year I was honored,
El año pasado fui honrada.
and it was incredible. 50 senators of the United States
50
picked me,
senadores de los Estados Unidos,
Martha from the hood,
Martha del
representing
Vecindario,
the Hispanic community.
representando a la comunidad hispana,
I was honored to receive the Champion of Freedom Medal Award
me dieron
from Rick
una
Scott.
medalla de la
Here's my
libertad.
story. So anything you guys dream,
So, todo lo que ustedes
Believe.
sueñen y crean,
you can make it.
lo pueden
I did
hacer
it.
pasar.
You guys are no different than me.
No son diferentes a mí. Ustedes lo pueden
Thank you.
hacer. Gracias.